Hi guys, this is my fair Katie, and we are going to be making some banana bread from scratch today. This is a simple recipe. Most of the ingredients I have just in general at the house, so I didn't have to buy anything. I usually just have these at the house, other than the bananas that they need to be overly ripe. And I ate them, there was like 6 or 7, I ate them down to 3 on purpose so I could make some banana bread. And we're gonna start with doing all of our dry ingredients first. We have 2 cups of flour, so we're gonna start there. All right, 2 cups of flour. Okay, so we have 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Just a teaspoon. Sprinkle that in there. I'm going to do half a teaspoon of salt. Do that. That should be about half. Pretty close to it. There we go. Do a little bit more, wasn't all the way full. Okay. Okay, here we go. We also need half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Now that we have all of our dry ingredients, we're going to stir them up, get them all good and mixed up. Alright, we got that all mixed up. We're going to set that aside. Then we're going to do our wet ingredients. It's a good idea, if you can, to mix up your wet ingredients together and your dry ingredients together. I'm not sure why. I've just always been told that, but a lot of people actually sift their dry ingredients also. I bought one of those and I did that a couple of times, and I did not see any reward for all the work that I feel like that is, because especially if you're using different kinds of flour, it's a lot harder to clean those later. But anyway, we're going to take all the peel off of these.
How are we going to get up to the top of the hill? It's Swiper's birthday! We have to call him. Well, you help us call Swipers. Great! Let's all say Swiper! Swiper! He didn't hear us. Let's say it louder.
Okay, we're gonna mash these up. Already smells good, but I like bananas. Sometimes they make my throat itch. I'm not sure what that's about. Not enough for me to stop eating them, that's for sure. haven't made this in a while, but I intended to. That's why I just left 3 bananas, but sometimes it's just a happy accident too that I have 2 or 3 left. That we need half a teaspoon of this almond extract. Need half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And if you're allergic to almonds, you could omit that. It's just flavoring, really. I'm gonna melt the butter real quick. Okay, we have melted butter, and I went ahead and put half a cup of honey. I don't know if you can see that or not. Right there, where it says half cup. Because the honey we have we got it from Sam's, actually. It's just the real honey, and it's crystallized because it's been on the shelf. It's kind of cool in here, so it took a little bit for me to get that out, so I just went ahead and did that too. Let's pour this in here. And you don't have to use this kind of honey. You don't have to use almond extract instead of vanilla extract. You could put sugar or not use it at all. Some people put lemon. This is something that you can really customize to what you have in your kitchen. Because if you have self-rising cake flour, you could use any kind of flour that you have. You could totally use that. This is a very forgiving recipe. If you don't have eggs, you can use applesauce if you have applesauce. Applesauce is a very good alternative to eggs. What else can you omit? Cinnamon, that's to taste. A lot of this stuff has been edited for our taste over the years and those kind of things. I think I found this recipe on the internet way back. And I just made it our own. So if I have almond extract, I'll totally use it. If I don't, then guess what? It's not going to be in there, and nobody ever says, hey, it tastes funny. Anything that's baked in this house, it's usually thank you, because I do like to bake. I really do. It's the mess afterwards. I hate cleaning it up. That's my thing. But we just stir this up, get it all good and mixed. The bananas do not have to be completely minced up. You don't even have to have a mixer for this recipe. I do have a little hand mixer, but you don't even have to pull that out for this. This is a very forgiving recipe. This is something that is a good recipe to start. This is really the only bread I can make, because I have tried to make other breads with the yeast and all of that, and yeah, those didn't work out so great. But this, I can do this. I can rock this all day. But we've got that all mixed up. And now we're gonna add a little, mix it, add a little, mix it, add a little, mix it. Let me use this one. But if you have one of those fancy stand mixers, go ahead, use it. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just old school. If I had one, I would totally be using it. Nothing wrong with that. Add a little bit more. Add the rest. Mix it up. Nice and pretty.
That was close. Got the first puzzle piece. Now there's 2 more to go. Any idea where we can find them?
Let's see. We got the puzzle piece for Trader Dawn in the marketplace. Maybe he's got the others. Well, gotta fly. Good luck. You're watching Disney Junior on YouTube.
This is the consistency you're looking for. You do not need it to be smooth. All those kinds of things. Beat until smooth, till it looks creamy. No. With this banana bread, with this recipe, it can be lumpy like this because all of that is going to cook into the bread. It's going to give it this nice texture. You'll see what I'm saying. I can smell it. It smells so good. Let's move it into our bread, not our bread pan. We're going to move this into our baking pan. You get it. Here is our loaf pan. And I just used this sprayable butter. I think this stuff is amazing. Makes things so easy. Instead of having to take that stick of butter or Crisco or smear it around, or all that, you just spray it. I'm all about simple solutions. It makes it worth it in the long run to have some. But it's nothing you have to have. You can put butter, Crisco, lard, some kind of sprayable, other sprayable something. The Pam, I think that's what it's called. Some people even do the olive oil. It's whatever you choose. Let's see. Much out as possible. Remember sitting and watching my grandma cook and bake stuff and thought it was so fun. It's like, when I'm gonna get old, I want to use all those fancy things and all those different, it's like chemistry in there, like she was making magic potions or something. But get older now and it's like, ugh, I have to cook, I have to bake. Is this going to taste good? Yes. Is this a healthier recipe since I use real butter and real honey and there's no sugar? It's healthier than what you're going to go buy at the store. That's what makes me want to bake it. It's not really, oh, I love to bake and I love the smell and I love eating something healthier and my family eating something healthier. And that's really my motivation to do this. That's really what it is. So we have the oven preheated to 350 and we're going to cook this for anywhere between, so this is 350 and preheated in the oven for 50 minutes to an hour. When you stick a knife in there and it comes out clean, that's when you know it's ready, or a toothpick or anything like that. It has to come out clean. If it doesn't, put it in for another 5 minutes and check it again. But we're gonna start with 50 minutes and then check on it and we'll see how this turned out. Okay, I just pulled this out of the oven. It's piping hot. And this is how you check to see if your baked goods are done. Because if you stick that fork all the way in there, see that? It should come out completely clean. That's gonna let you know it's done. It's gonna have to sit in here for about 10 minutes, maybe 20, and then it's gonna be cool enough for us to slice it up You could go ahead and cut it up now. It could fall apart. That's a possibility. But next time you see it, it's going to be cut up on a plate with some butter. Okay, we're going to loosen this up so we can pop it out. Well, theoretically, we're going to try to pop it out. Go around the side. Doesn't look like it's stuck, but just in case. Pop this out. Hopefully we can. Oh, maybe not. Oh, there it goes. There, look at that. Nice. Set this on a plate. Still warm. I'm gonna cut this up into a couple of slices. How yummy that looks. Look at that. Look at that. A nice color. A nice texture. So this is our banana bread. Thanks for coming along and baking with me today. I know that's a switch from the cooking we've been doing, but baking is fun. It's more fun when you're doing it for your family. You know, you're giving them a little bit extra, better than what you could buy in the store. And it's the smell, it's just everything about this time of year with the holidays and everything. It warms up your house. It was in the 50s today. It's just nice when you can do stuff like this, and we need to motivate families to do this kind of stuff again. I feel like that's missed a lot. We all get busy, but these are memories you can create for your kids, seeing you baking, helping you bake, watching you bake. It inspires them. But enough with my rant. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Bye guys.